bright and early. We just got to our first spot, and time to start our fishing day. Real simple to go into the watch, and what we're gonna do here is select boat fishing. You can just customize it to whatever activities you like. I'm a boat fisherman, so we're starting boat fishing. Right there, it's gonna get us GPS signal. Boom, we're fishing. So everything from here on out is recording. Let's catch some fish. Little fish like this, they don't tell you a lot, to be honest. I mean, we still log them, but you know, a fish like this is living a totally different program than an actual big fish. I mean, a guy like this is eating different stuff. He's living a different life. That's a cute little bass, but it's not gonna tell us much. We'll still log it.
Three-pounder, shallow point, drop shot.
So when you're fishing, it's really important to be hands-free, and one of the really cool things about the Nomad here is the mic that's built into the watch. So when I'm trying to give it information that I'll use later in my log to assess the day and learn from, all I have to do is just talk into the watch with voice pins, and I can give it all kinds of details: the size of the fish, what the lure was, what the type of structure was, and it's so intuitive. It can take that information, put it where it needs to be in the log, and then it's there for you later on when you need it.
All right, so it's early in the day, and we can use this Hydrop to give us a lot of information, hopefully help us catch more fish. We'll send this thing down. It'll tell us what the temperature of the water is on the surface, middle of the column, and at the bottom. You know, it's summertime. Thermoclime's a really big deal right now, so let's send this thing down, see what it tells us. Okay, so to activate the Hydrop, we're gonna press this bottom left button twice. We're already in the fishing activity right there, you can see on the screen. Once, twice, and we're gonna hit start detecting. We're already connected, so all we have to do now is just drop this thing in the water. You can drop it straight down, or you can make a cast, which is great if you're fishing from the shore or whatever. The longer it's in the water, the more data it's gonna get. I'm just gonna drop it straight down. I've got it hooked on the end of my rod here. You can see we're still going down, still going down. Okay, there's the bottom. So I'm just gonna slowly reel it up, and we'll see what we get. Okay, so what I find interesting here is the water temp is actually not that different on the surface compared to the bottom, compared to a lot of other times that I've seen with this thing, right? We had kind of a cool night. The water temp on the surface is 79.7. You can see on the right there, all the way at the bottom in 35 feet, it's just 72. So not a huge difference there. And then you can see through the water column, it just kind of gradually gets to that temperature. There's not like a really drastic line or anything like that. Over here, you've got the actual water color. They've got it as chartreuse, which I can see. It's kind of a greenish chartreuse, especially when the sun's on it. And then we've got about 2 foot visibility. So not super clear water. These are good fishing conditions. I like our chances today.
That might be my smallest koi fish. 1-pounder, urchin style bait, shallow point. So we're here in the Arizona sun. It's absolutely brutal, and one thing Coros did was they really had the fishermen in mind when they designed this watch. As a fisherman, we fish with polarized sunglasses, we fish in bright sun, and it's oftentimes hard to see different types of electronic devices, your phone, whatever else. We've got a fully polarized screen on this watch here, so I can clearly see it no matter what the angle is, no matter how bright the sun is. I can see all the data and all the info on the watch. It's great. So we're wrapping up our fishing, and we've got all this data. We've got the data in our watch, sent to the app, and on a log. And okay, what are we gonna do with it now? I love going over the day after the fact, and I'm looking for trends in what I did that day and what I'm doing over multiple trips. You know, as you save more fishing trips and lay them on top of each other, there's so much to glean from it. You know, sometimes I'll notice, man, you know, you were trying to fish patient and slow. You wanted to fish patient and slow, but you hit 30 different spots. You know, maybe you need to slow down a little bit next time. Maybe you notice trends in certain times of day. You know, when I'm pre-fishing for a tournament, I'll go through and I'll look at all my catches, and there'll be certain zones that are really hotter than other zones, and maybe it wasn't that easy to pick up while you're out there on the water, but you zoom out and you look at it from 3,000 feet on the log on the app, and it's like, oh yeah, when I was in that area, you know, I had more bites than I did anywhere else in in the entire lake that day. I need to focus more there in the tournament. So there's so much that you can take from it. You can share it with friends, which is really cool. You can use the app to make a really cool video that's shareable to show your buddy kind of where you fish, where you caught, stuff like that. So there's so much you can do with it. I'm still learning. I've been using this watch now for about 6 months, so I'm still kind of a rookie with it, but every single day I'm on the water, I learn something new with it, and it's for sure making me a better fisherman. Along with the information that you're getting from the actual watch, the Hydrop really brings it all together. The Hydrop, for one, I'm a curious fisherman, so you wonder, okay, what's the water look like down below? Why are all the fish that I'm catching in 10 feet or less? You drop the Hydrop down, you put 2 and 2 together, and you can use that on future fishing trips. So I would say the watch is something that I'm using throughout the entire day, but taking the time to drop that Hydrop down 2-3 times a day when you're either catching a lot of fish or you're not catching anything will really help you catch more fish.